I was just gonna tell you that it's pronounced Lisi.
Yeah, Lisi.
Elisa.
I always call her Elisa.
Elisa.
Most
fine.
people call her
Elisa when we're
Lisi.
angry with her.
No, I've always called her Elisa.
Really?
Yeah,
Elisa.
I never call her Lisi.
I call her that when I'm angry at her because you always call her
See,
that.
this
Yeah.
is good. This is like those those reaction videos where
Yeah.
you're just talking about small talk and then the actual thing starts.
Okay, well
Yeah,
then here
so-
we go. Oh, 100% she's dependable.
Yeah.
She's always somebody who will be there and sometimes
Give you rides.
she'll be there to give you rides, right?
Well, she was the first one to drive, so.
But even when she can't be there physically, she's always there for you, like,
Yeah.
emotionally. She's that kind of person, and she's just extremely considerate. And
Yeah,
I love
I
her
mean,
to
we've
death.
been friends with her for 12 years.
Yeah.
So I think if
Yeah.
if our friendship has lasted that long,
That's
like,
saying something.
yeah, that's saying
It
something.
really is.
I'm still really close with Elisa, but we were best friends. Like, it was us two in second grade. In elementary school, we were best friends. And then I remember she used to draw me, because she's always been drawing. She used to draw me these, like, super cool, like, now that I think about it, they were super detailed dragons. I guess that was, like, her thing. And I really regret not keeping any of those.
Yeah, I can see that. They'd be
Yeah.
on like gum wrappers
Yes,
sometimes.
yes.
I
Oh,
would never,
she would always
Yeah.
draw us stuff on
on
gum
gum
wrappers.
wrappers.
Yeah.
And then she'd be like, oh, here, have this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll take it. It's so
Yeah.
cute, like a little bee or something. Like, I just think it's really awesome.
I would personally say she's an overachiever, even though she doesn't like to admit it.
Okay, but at the same time, she's an overachiever.
Yeah.
Because you're right, she doesn't like to admit it. And you think she's like, no, like, don't worry, I didn't do a whole lot on that. And she comes out with
and
like
then,
100.
especially when it's like a poster or like in
And it's
English.
frustrating.
In English, anytime I always try to tell her, I'm like, okay, Lisa, like, we get it, you can draw.
That's the
Because she'll
most
come with
frustrating
like a poster of like super detailed, or she'll come
Yeah.
with like her
Yeah.
her
She's
like
I just threw something
paintings.
together.
Yeah.
I just threw something together for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just, and then you see it and it's like, wow, why did you make me look like a fool
Yeah.
out there? And it's really funny.
But this
That's
has
just how
gone
she
on
is.
since like middle school. Like,
Yeah.
teachers still have like her
They're infatuated.
examples.
Yeah.
Like, they use her work as an example.
Yeah,
So as
definitely.
a student, I would say she's
She's
an
an overachiever,
overachiever,
especially
yeah.
anything artistic.
And
at all. we were leaving TBTs and we both had our bikes, and we decided that we wanted to go to her house along this path along the river, the Rio Grande, and like it had this kind of catty-cornered like trail of just rocks, and mine was a road bike with solid tires, so I couldn't ride on the rocks, but her bike could, and she was like, here, I'll ride your bike, because like she's 100 times more fit than I am. So I was like, okay, yeah, you can ride my bike, I'll ride yours. So I was riding her bike, and it started to become increasingly more difficult, and I was like, okay, this is like a lot harder. Like, I felt really inferior, like she was miles ahead of me. And I was like, Lisi, like, stop, like there's something wrong. And we look, and I had popped her tire. It was in the ground. And I was like, oh, okay. She comes back, she's like, did you pop my tire? And I was like, no, yeah, I did. And so she picks up this giant, her bike was so much heavier than mine. She picks it up, carries it on her back, and we sprint to her house from the Rio Grande, and it's like maybe 9 p.m. and it was awful. To be quite honest with you, it was really funny. It was a good time. But yeah, so she always brings it up how I popped her bike tire. That's why you get solid tires. Okay?
Yeah.
Like mine.
Mind blown. Okay, guys.